As part of my cycling cheap series with 1bicycleddie, as part of my series here, what I'm doing is I'm kind of showing what I'm deciding I'm going to save a little bit of money this way. You can get a large omelet if you cook it correctly. You can slice it in half and use it 2 days. Now, being holistic, I got Creamo Land. See, if it's a healthy name, it has to be a healthy corporation. Just ask McHorse Donalds. So now, just a couple of God's Best Shredded Wheat. God's Best Shredded Wheat is brought to you by a powerful spirit. What this stuff is this is wheat and sugar and milk. Strawberries, but I haven't found the strawberries yet in the package. So that's the empty 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eggshells, like you care. But I've just, what I'm going to do now is, to make a super omelet, I've got a little bit of portobello mushroom yet to put in. And I've added to 5 farm fresh eggs. I've added in some expansion agents, 2.5 ounces of water, about 3.5, 4 ounces of milk. And then what you do is you whip this up, you get a lot of air in there. And you can see the bubbles. Now, you know, you might not be a cooker and realize that. So over here what I've got is some shortening that's just heating up. So that's the sound of the shortening. Those are the portobello mushrooms. Just kind of got my name to it. That noise. That is the noise. That means you've got the temperature just right on the shortening. Over here with the 5 farm fresh eggs getting whipped up, I'm going to put in some government cheese. Now, government cheese is my name for this yellow product that must barely meet the government definition of cheese. So that's the browned portobello mushrooms chopped up, getting ready to put them in the government cheese omelet. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these brown, kind of crispened portobello mushrooms. Put the portobello mushrooms across the top to half side of my slomlet. Now you've heard of stoop, which is stew turned into soup. Well, this is a slomlet. The slomlet is mushrooms with shortening, cheese, and look at the difference in the color. The oil that the mushrooms, they were fried in a shortening vegetable oil. They used a butter underliner for the main pan of the omelet. And as I want to try to bring across these flavors, across the different structures, these portobello mushrooms were put in the shortening and grilled just enough under shortening to crisp them. And then I poured all that oil in. It's a completely different color. Now the idea here is to rapidly raise the temperature on all the ingredients to bring them together. Loosens the cellular walls of the mushrooms, the government cheese, the eggs, the milk from Creamland Dairy, and so. And once again, you can hear the sizzle, and that's sizzle is the sound of a lot of energy. It's a chemical energy, a mechanical energy created by the heat. The raw ingredient energy hitting a certain combustible point. And those are portobello mushrooms put into a 5-egg omelet, because I'm going to slice this in half and have some for breakfast. That's that sound of sizzle, all the chemicals coming together, mechanical action caused by heat, faster molecules. I'm going to cover that bad boy back up and make it look like a UFO. Voila! Done. Brown around the edges. sizzles. And this is brunch on March the 17th. A happy Saturday. And there it is, and it sizzles. It bubbles. It's brown around the edges. And this is a happy St. Patrick's Day on Sunday, March the 17th. Long live Pope Francis the First. Well, Portland cuisine is always going to be colors, flavors, a little bit of burnt crisp, and some individualism, and some unique low-cost ingredients. And in that case, this is the chunky style pasta sauce with mushrooms in it from the local supermarket. And so, oh, that local supermarket is Royal A-Hole, the owner of Giant on the East Coast. And Stop and Shop, which is where I bought this. But if you look, you see I tried to match the colors of the plate. It almost looks like Gumby. There's someone's head there. If I move that, it looks like a head on top of there. So what we have here is my half of my 5-egg omelet with a portobello mushroom, grilled. And now the topping is a cold sauce that's slowly going to be cooking in with the melted 3 slices of government cheese, 5 eggs, a couple ounces of water, a couple ounces of milk, and about 20 minutes to make. And now it's time to sit down. And listen to the music and have a Sunday morning St. Patrick's Day's brunch.